While feeling similar to anger, resentment is really different. Anger is about the present, while resentment is about the past. Unfair treatment is a terrible aspect of life. You'll probably hold animosity for that person because it's the only emotion you can control after being wronged, betrayed, or taken advantage of. We invest time and effort into being kind to others. When we don't receive the credit we deserve for our good deeds and efforts in a relationship, it festers. Resentment can develop if people don't reciprocate in an equal amount. People who harbor resentment towards someone else frequently find it difficult to let go of their feelings. You might want to learn how to let go of resentment if you want to feel better. Holding on to grudges has real physical consequences. According to studies, harboring resentments raises the heart rate, blood pressure, and nervous system activity. On the other hand, accepting forgiveness can enhance general health by lowering stress levels. Letting go can enhance one's mental health, interpersonal relationships, and career trajectory in addition to physical health. In this video, we are going to present you with 5 ways to release resentment, so you could get past your resentment and move on with your life in a healthier way. Number 1. Acceptance. Understanding the part resentment plays in your life and how to deal with it requires a lot of acceptance. To reach peace, you must first acknowledge that resentment is a natural emotion and take charge of your response. The significance of accepting illness, death, loss, and grieving is well known to many of us. Many individuals are unaware, though, that acceptance can be just as crucial for addressing more trivial problems like jealousy, rage, or even happiness. Acceptance isn't the same as approval, despite what we often believe. Accepting someone's acts or behaviors does not require your approval of them. Acceptance is just accepting what is going on around you and moving forward from there. We may believe that we can improve things for ourselves and others in instances where we feel resentment towards someone else or their actions. Although this may be effective for some people in some situations, this strategy frequently just serves to keep us from achieving our goals. Along the process, it causes us needless tension and pain. Number 2. Self-awareness. Knowing oneself and one's tendencies is known as self-awareness. You can understand yourself better when you are self-aware. You can learn how to be a better version of yourself and manage the relationships in your life by becoming more aware of your personality, behavior, and feelings. Examine your ideas and feelings honestly to raise your level of self-awareness. Check to see if they are in line with the kind of person you want to be or the way you want to see yourself. If not, make an effort to alter your activities so that they better reflect your desired image in the eyes of others. You'll be able to let go of resentment if you're self-aware. More emotional intelligence is fostered as a result, which includes awareness of our own feelings as well as those of others. This information gives us insight on how to respond rather than react in certain situations. It helps to overcome those unpleasant emotions that lead to resentment and also helps us to understand why we experience negative emotions like wrath, guilt, or shame. Number 3. Have gratitude. Spend some time thinking about your blessings. The viewpoint change from what we lack to what we do have is one of the advantages of thankfulness. An attitude of appreciation aids in reminding us that, despite difficulties, there is still a lot of good in our life. It's necessary to express gratitude for all of your life's experiences, including the bad as well as the wonderful. Each experience has shaped who you are now and given you the skills, weaknesses, and knowledge you wouldn't have otherwise acquired. Instead than focusing on how far you have to go in your life, consider how far you have already come. Concentrate on all the wonderful things that make your heart happy and your soul content. Be grateful for those who genuinely adore you, especially when they notice traits in you that you haven't yet noticed. Gratitude has its own set of stress-relieving and mood-enhancing benefits that can help you get in the correct frame of mind to finally let go of your ongoing resentment. Number 4. Practice forgiveness. There's a famous quote that goes, "Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. No matter what they have done to offend you, If you forgive them, peace will replace your resentment. It's not enough to simply forgive people. You also need to forgive yourself. Be kind to yourself if you don't always trust your gut and don't always know when to leave toxic individuals alone. Simply accept responsibility for your mistakes and quit blaming yourself. It's time to stop thinking about forgive and forget, because according to Dr. Enright, forgiving doesn't truly require forgetting another person's behavior at all. When people forgive, they make an effort to be kind to the person who didn't treat them well, without making excuses for their actions or giving up on seeking justice. The act of forgiving someone is very personal. It is the forgiver that goes through emotional healing as they try to be good to the other person. That is the forgiveness dilemma, says Dr. Enright. Number 5. Write down. It can be beneficial to express your feelings in writing when your head is flooded with negativity. You give yourself permission to go on by making notes on what you see and do. As a result, resentment can no longer control you. Writing things down allows you to focus on your thoughts without becoming distracted. That won't immediately make the resentment go away, but knowing how it makes you feel will help. You should be able to clearly identify the people you dislike, the reasons for your dislike for them, the detrimental effects it has on your life, and your role in all of it. The greatest way to help you change from someone who is caught in a general cycle of resentment to someone who can identify the source of their feelings and work on specific issues is to help you break down your resentments. The aim of writing is to achieve liberation through the release of secrets, fears, and lies that we have been holding onto and the physical expression of these concerns on paper. Resentment is a negative emotion that will prevent you from moving on in life and is both painful and unfair. It is a destructive force that may also have an impact on your bodily and emotional well-being. Time, energy, and mental capacity are all being wasted. You can't undo what happened or get back what you lost. Even though what was done cannot be undone, you can still grow from it and continue living your life. You could believe that holding resentment gives you control over someone, yet the only person you actually harm by doing so is yourself. The only option available if you desire true happiness is to choose to let go of your grudges. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay tuned to such helpful content. Thanks for watching.